all know I love me some designer shoes. The Chus, the Blahniks, oh girl, the Prada. But more than I love shoes, I love to be smart with my money. So today we're gonna DIY some shoes with, get this, an old shirt that I never wear anymore. What? So all you're gonna need for this project is a pair of beautiful high heels. Now, these were already in my closet, but go to a discount store and pick up a pair of cheapies. A can of spray primer, a can of spray paint to match whatever fabric you've got going on. An old t-shirt, just make sure the fabric's on the thicker side. A rotary blade, these you can find at any fabric store or online for under 10 bucks. A pair of fabric scissors, because you don't want to fray the edges. Some industrial strength glue, some Mod Podge, and a paintbrush. First, I'm gonna paint the heel and the bottom of this shoe. Now, don't worry about being pretty because we're gonna cover all the top of the shoe with the fabric, so just give it a nice little dusting at the bottom. Now, I've got the bottoms of my shoes sprayed. And listen, it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of overspray because we're gonna clean that up by putting fabric right on top. Now, all you gotta do is cut out some fabric squares, and I think this about the size, a little bit bigger than a quarter is the size you're gonna wanna aim for. That way they don't get wrinkled and funky in the glue. And they don't have to be perfectly square either, you guys. This is gonna get messy, so I'm gonna do this the way I wanna do it, which is squirt a little on my brush and paint it right on. Once I get this in a nice even spread, I'm gonna start laying my fabric down. This shoe is kind of a modern shoe to me, especially with that neon base. So I'm gonna do some really asymmetrical patterns on it, but you could do floral prints, polka dots, stripes, and there's no real right or wrong way to do this. It's all about the design that you want. To be honest with you, if you get this right, because of the Mod Podge, you can even use paper napkins to get the right design. Anything you want. I even think newspaper would be super cool. Don't worry about the edges right now. We'll clean that up later with a little bit of snip from the old scissor friend. Cutesy tootsy. Lily's gonna love this. These are super fly, actually. You know, this would be cool with like comic books. Now that the glue has dried underneath the fabric, it's time to give it a coat of Mod Podge. And guys, that's gonna create an impenetrable layer so that you can actually step in water or whatever else. It's gonna look fantastic and make it feel finished. Now, the thing about Mod Podge is it goes on white, but it dries clear. So keep that in mind. That'll also help you know if you've hit a certain section or not. Give it a nice, generous layer. And make sure that the edges don't curl up. Make sure you've got all the edges of the fabric down. See, guys, it goes on white. Now you're gonna wanna set this aside and let it dry overnight. Ta-da! They're all done. Now all I have to do is trim out the inner edges with my fabric scissors and take these babies for a night out on the town. Ladies, these are runway ready. This is such a fun way to add a personal twist to such an ordinary pair of pumps. I love them and I can't wait to check them out. Ooh, Leah is gonna be so jealous, but don't worry, Lily, I'm gonna make you a pair too. What do you guys think about these?
Those look amazing.
They're so much fun.